Hello, everybody. Weirdos, ignite, unite. Things are a little bit different tonight. We're going to talk about all of that stuff in just a moment. But while everything gets started, Ben Edwards, first and foremost, can you all hear us? This is a sound check.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
The vegan Satanist, hello. The exorcist is yes. Yes. Okay, awesome. Everybody can hear us. Okay. Everybody can see us. Everybody can hear us. We are not at home. Yes, you can tell from behind us. We are actually in a hotel room. Our house burned down.
Don't tell them that.
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. Our house really didn't burn down. We woke up yesterday morning and we decided to drive 6+ hours to Sacramento. So we are currently in Sacramento. We're on the road. We're in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Today we spent the day at a place called the Sinister Creature Con. It was a horror convention here in Sacramento. And believe it or not, it got up to 106 degrees here.
Yeah.
It was treacherously disgusting.
Yeah.
But.
And naturally, the air conditioning stopped at the convention. So we're all sweltering. It was weird.
It's been a day.
We all melted in one giant puddle together and then had to crawl out of the ooze at the end of the con.
We got a lot of things signed. We didn't film a video here, but there will be a video of some of the things we got. It's over there.
He saw us there. We have witnesses.
Oh, yes, we were there. and it was hot as hot can be.
God, it was, yeah.
A lot of people came up to us, which was awesome. I mean, we weren't there as guests or anything, but a lot of people came up and said that they loved the show, which is awesome. If you ever see us in public or at a show and you want to come up and say hi, come up and say hi. We love it.
Classically Deceased, saw you today.
Yes, we did. We got to talk to you before anybody else. It was nice finally meeting you. All right. Everybody's coming in. Right now it's 320 people in. We lost 5 people because we are weird. Ha 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 ha. Not really. It was a joke.
You're so weird, man.
Tonight, welcome everyone to another night of Grim All Night. Basically, if you're old enough to remember USA Up All Night, hosted by Gilbert Godfrey or Rhonda Shear. We do things very similar to that. We play a movie and we watch it with you. You will not be seeing the movie here. I'm going to say that right from the get-go. Some people get their butt hurts about that.
I'm on the wrong side.
Right?
It's freaking everyone out.
Some people get all butt hurt that you're not going to watch the movie right here. We don't do that for copyright reasons, and there's so many people watching from all over the place. You will see us here this entire night, just like this. If you want to watch the movie, which is The Descent, which came out in, I believe, 2006. It's an amazing cave movie. We provide a free link for you to watch it. You can say, screw the movie. I don't like scary movies. Instead, I like Disney. And I just want to hang out with the Grims. I know you do. So then you can do one or the other or both. We're going to talk about all that. But first and foremost, how are you doing, baby ghoul?
Well, you may have noticed as we started to go live, I realized, even with it being a little bit blurry, how I was like, oh, wow, my mascara had melted underneath my eyes. And I had to wipe away my raccoon circles because it was so hot today that my makeup melted. And I didn't even know it. So I'm very happily in air conditioning now. We're doing good. I tell you what, though. What's kind of funny is we were just talking last night.
Baby ghoul, Ghoul, not baby girl, baby ghoul.
It's like the spooky version of baby girl, but yeah. We were talking we had the Ghost Club members only live last night, and we were talking about how
while we were charging the car.
While we were talking about how kind of proud of myself, and Michael's proud of me for being able to go on so many of the hiking adventures while we were in Scotland and England, because I have a heart condition. And I climbed the side of a cliff that was like life or death distances of, falling off cliffside. And I was so proud of it. And then today, because I went to a convention that was 106 degree heat and the air conditioning stopped, my blood pressure got so high, I almost had medical issues.
Yeah. We left a little early because of it.
Like, that's crazy. You know, if you think about like such the great difference of like, oh, I just went walking around inside a convention today versus I scaled a cliffside and was fine, but I can't go hang out in the heat because so this is lovely. You know what? It's almost a little too chilly, but that's okay because I got my blanket. And look, it got pumpkin.
We are back at the hotel. We are relaxing. We got a bunch of stuff signed. It's all over here to my left. You're right. I'm not sure how that really works.
I know it's backwards. It's so different.
It's because it was so hot. We thought it'd be a great idea to just kind of take everything out of their packages and just kind of lay it out across the hotel room in the air to just kind of like
solidify the signatures. Yeah.
Make sure. But we met. Who all did we meet today?
So the first person that we met was Firuza
Bulk from The Craft. She played Nancy as well as in Return to Oz.
Yeah.
And then we met Rachel True, who was also in The Craft. We got her to sign stuff.
Yes.
We met Casper Van Dien from Starship Troopers.
Yes.
And Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
Then
we went over to
Bonnie Aarons. Who
God, she's sweet.
Was
she's so
in
kooky.
The Nun and Nun 2. We got her to sign some beautiful stuff. We also met Shawnee Smith from Saw.
I'm trying to remember his name, and it's just escaping me. The singer from Repo Genetic Opera.
Yes, Terrence.
So
if you're a fan of Repo the Genetic Opera, we have a Repo poster.
The guy that actually sings the famous song that we all like to sing together about the little glass vial. The little glass vial.
The Grave Robber.
The Grave Robber, yeah. And then the guy who wrote it.
Who wrote all of the music for Repo the Genetic Opera.
Kind of
and he's in it, which is awesome. Yeah. So we got those two signatures on our Repo poster. And then in a couple weeks, we're going to meet Ogre from Skinny Puppy, who was Pavi.
Yeah.
So we got some fun stuff coming.
Who's also the singer from Skinny Puppy. Or you said that.
Yes.
I felt like I just heard an echo.
If you have no idea what we are talking about, there's a musical rock opera, if you will, called Repo the Genetic Opera. And it stars Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Anthony Michael Head. And he basically plays somebody.
With Paris Hilton, yes.
Yeah, Paris Hilton's in it. And it's an amazing movie.
And Billa Moseley.
And we did a show with Darren Bousman, who wrote it, who directed it, as well as I think it's Saw 3, I think he did.
I don't recall.
You might have saw that in like an old video we did.
Everyone has such a long list of credentials. I can never keep it straight anymore. Like
Anthony Stewart Head. Yes.
And sometimes I swear to God, if it's not on their poster or their banner when you see them at a convention of like the things that they've been in or like have been responsible for, I will blank out completely. Like
Sean says, I won't watch it just because Paris Hilton is in it. You're missing out, Sean.
Man, it's
so
funny.
But
But she has her face ripped off. How can we miss that?
It's cool.
She's kind of the comic relief, and she was really, really young in it. Really young. Doofy is hilarious from Scary Movie. Yeah, I mean, he's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, Doofy was there. Felissa was there. We got to see them hang out. So
they're great friends of ours, but because they were working, we didn't want to bother them. We said hi and everything, and gave them our love.
So I didn't tell you this.
Yeah,
this is absolutely amazing. So on our way out, I stopped over at Felissa's table, and we gave each other a hug because we became friends over all this. And Dave Sheridan was the next table over, and of course he was going to be there in full costume as Doofy.
And no way, couldn't.
Behind him, he had the vacuum cleaner.
He did not.
He did, and I kid you not. Felissa and I were sitting there talking about how hot it is, and Dave Sheridan from across the room goes, "I will cool you off," and he gets the vacuum cleaner and he turns it on us on blow, and he points it at us, and it's cool air, and then I'm like,
you got blown by.
What is that smell? So Doofy blew. Felissa Rose. I got blown by Doofy.
You got blown by Doofy.
Oh, I'll never forget it. And nothing smelled, but it was just kind of funny to just kind of say that. But it was good. Good people. It was fun. And there's a couple other people that we couldn't meet this time.
They had really long lines.
Yeah.
This was
very small.
We came down here because there was some signatures that we really wanted to get, obviously, and Gale swallows. And we didn't bring everything we wanted. We actually forgot some things at home, which broke my heart. But there'll be further opportunities
We did
in the
say that,
future.
Robert Tucker. So yeah, we got a couple different things that we're gonna be doing with different people throughout the next couple. I mean, we're always doing something. We're always up to something crazy. You know that. On Monday, we have so if you're familiar with.
So glad you're here, Chance, and you're excited.
So if you are familiar with the channel, which most of you are at this point.
No,
and
Devin Sawa canceled.
And you know that we do these grim interviews. Like we did one with Shelley Duvall. We did one with John Landis. We've done a few at different conventions. On Monday, we have our next big grim interview, and it's going to be very interesting. So some of you guys, Ghost Club members, don't you dare say who it is. Somebody's going to let it slip. It is
no,
what it
they
is.
know better.
They know.
We tell our Ghost Club members secrets during the lives.
Yeah, we go live for Ghost Club members, and we tell them all the secrets. We bounce ideas off of them. So this is one of those things, because if a Ghost Club member lets it slip,
Hugo,
we'll know it's you, and then guess what? We're just going to block you from the channel forever. Yes.
Oh, wait, before I
I'm
lose
kidding.
it,
I'm not going to do that.
Eddie the horror addict says, "Sir, your hair is glorious."
Well, thank you very much.
And then Hugo Boss joined the Ghost Club.
Hugo
Welcome
Boss
to the afterlife, sir.
You have been diseased.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, deceased. Welcome to the afterlife.
We've been expecting you.
We have been expecting you. So how tall are you, so we know how big to build the box?
5'4".
Hmm?
I'm about 5'3", I think. I always wear such big shoes, I forget how big I am, actually.
I will ghost block you back. Listen. Listen. We're not going to block you. We're going to exercise you.
It is 8 p.m.
We're going to put you on a treadmill and make you work out.
Sun's still out. That's actually the hotel window right there.
So we have some really, really, really big things coming, and we're going to be hitting the road again for about a month. We're going to be doing some different shows. There's a show that we're supposed to be doing. I'm just going to say there's a show that we're supposed to be doing in Indianapolis, and they haven't announced us yet. So I don't know what's happening with that. Always waiting on other people, which is perfectly fine. It is what it is.
There's always a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sit in limbo for a while, and sometimes things happen really quickly.
Right.
Nothing ever works the same way twice.
All right. So tonight we are watching The Descent, like we have said. Is there anybody here who has not seen the movie The Descent? Let it be known. Say me. All right, Card Hut, Rich. Okay, so I'm just going to ruin the movie for you. The Descent is about
spelunking.
It's about taking away people's smells, descenting. So
I would think it would give you more smells.
There's a bunch of people that live in a cave that's really only like 3 feet deep, and they can't smell. So they're in this cave crying. I'm just kidding. It's not what it's about. You guys are going to love it. It is a terrifying movie. And I kind of feel bad doing this as a Grim Up All Night. This is one of those movies where you need to turn off every single light in the room and watch it in complete, total darkness.
For the first time especially, I would agree. But it becomes one of those cult classics where you just like to watch it, because if this is your first time watching this, trust me, if you want to scare yourself, go watch it in a bedroom or something that has a door. Close the doors, close the curtains, turn all the lights off, get all snuggly.
It's a claustrophobic movie,
enjoy.
And it is terrifying. So this is probably going to be the first time that we ever say this. If you have not watched The Descent, I am sorry. Do not participate in this watch party. Just hang out with us.
Yeah, you don't
watch
have to watch
afterwards. You don't have to watch the movie and then us at the same time.
Because we're in a hotel room and we can't play it on the television like we normally do. We're actually just going to play it on our phone so that we can keep up with people who are watching it.
Yes.
So I would suggest, if you're a horror fan and you have not watched The Descent yet, that maybe skip the movie this time and just hang out with us.
turn off all the lights and prepare
And then
to.
you'll have a movie to watch later on.
Yes, you can still chat.
Experience.
Prepare to wee yourself. Now, again, who here is this their very first Grim Up All Night watch party? Who here is a Grim Up All Night virgin? Let it be known. Shout it out. If your kid is sleeping, wake them up with cries of despair.
Don't wake up the children.
DJ plays favorites. WTF. I know what that means. Nature Boy. Cram it. Okay, so here's how the watch party works. There are rules. One, always be kind and courteous. We have zero patience, zero tolerance for anybody who causes distress to other people. Don't be rude. Just have fun. Be respectful. We're all going to have fun.
Yes.
Now, in order for tonight's watch party to work, you need 2 devices. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. A phone and a TV and a phone, 2 TVs, 2 phones, a phone and a tablet and a laptop and a MacBook, a Switch, 2 devices to watch a movie and to hang out with us. I know I kind of went a little crazy. The link to tonight's movie is free, but depending on where you are in the world, you might not be able to watch it. Pepper Garrison, welcome to the Ghost Club. Welcome to the afterlife.
We've been expecting you.
How tall are you so we know how big to build this box?
I'm going to say 4'10". Pepper sounds like a little tiny pepper.
But seriously, welcome to the afterlife.
I actually want to answer a question really quick. Mark Dejean,
like the mustard,
says, did you guys ever visit the house that was used for Nightmare on Elm Street? It's
yes.
in LA. And I had a fond memory of that one. We have seen it, but we haven't gone to visit it in a long time.
We live not too far from it.
Not far, not at all, no. The last time we went and saw that house would have been when we first got our play button.
The 100,000 play button.
We did a video for our play button, and we kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say we created our own little sketch movie.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
We used that location.
But it's fun.
Yeah, we go there during that. You might want to look that one up. If you like my terrible acting, go look up that video.
So back to the rules.
Yes.
The link is pinned to the top of the chat, as well as in the description of this very video that you're watching. Or it's for free on Tubi.
Hi, Leslie.
Or you might already own it. Get it ready. Cue it up. In about 10 minutes, we're going to watch the movie together. We're going to watch it over here. You guys can watch it on your own. Or you can just say, screw it. I just want to hang out with the Grims and talk with them. Either way, we're here to have a good time. Got it? Any questions?
Get it, got it good. Washingtonian. Thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't say that. I really had to work out in my brain. Washington State.
I think we're good.
Actress,
I think
but
we're
thank
good.
you so much for enjoying my. I'm going. You know what? You know how I like trash meat, trash acting.
Trash meat.
You know how like there's B movies and then there's like C and D movies with like the acting's really really
there's
bad.
A movies.
That's me.
There's B movies, C, D, E, and then Grim Life Collective.
It's not something that comes natural to me
play.
at all. I'm just not natural at it, and you know what? That's okay. I'm not bothered by it because I'm not an actress.
Thank you.
If I were, I'd have gone into it, but you know.
Speaking of Damon, thank you very much. And everybody who's joining the Ghost Club, if you notice us talking about the Ghost Club members, those are the people in the chat room that have the green highlighted name, and then they have that little albino Pac-Man looking ghost right after the name.
You have to sign up for Tubi, guys. You can watch Tubi for free.
Tubi is free.
Tubi is free. You do not have to sign up.
So Ghost Club members, it is a monthly service or a monthly membership on YouTube. And you guys get free access, you get early access to all of our videos. We go live once a month for you guys instead of just being here with 461 people. I think yesterday it was maybe 40 people.
It was under 50, I remember. Yeah.
And we have, I know we keep talking about it. Shannon, you always hold me to this. We do have merchandise, but our store is closed right now because we are transferring everything over to like a drop ship kind of thing because we travel so much we can't do it at the house. So there is merchandise coming again for everybody. It'll be open all year round, and we have Ghost Club member merchandise coming. So yeah. Also, thank you, Billy Altman. And everybody else. If you want to help out the Grim Life Collective in any way, shape, or form, don't ever feel like you have to. you may notice that in our videos, we never say things like, hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Or if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe now.
Button.
Instead, you'll hear us say things like, we love your grandma. Tell your mom. Yell at your kids. I mean, don't yell at your kids. I'm just kidding. Don't do things like that. We want you to find our videos naturally. We want it to be organically. Now, don't get me wrong. If we did all that stuff, maybe things would grow a lot more. It doesn't really matter. When you find us, it's going to be the right time. That's all we really care about. We want you guys to have fun. Our videos are always free, but there are ways where you can help out. And all those ways are in the description of every single one of our videos. Got it? Good. I hate talking about all that stuff.
Suck it. Suck it, Ryan.
Suck it.
You suck it.
Yeah, Ryan, you suck it.
Suck it.
Suck it. Throw cheese instead of yelling at kids. You can do that. You can throw what you got to do. If you have kids, do this. If you have kids, go to the store, get some shredded cheese, and when they're ready to go to sleep, just throw it at them. Just not the cheese bag, just a handful of cheese, grated cheese. Just throw it at them. And Jeremiah,
you would not be the first.
Nope. It's a trend. You'd be like, oh, you've been grim-lifed.
Oh, jeez. No.
That's it, Sarah. Like, I mean, I don't know what it is. We've never been that way. We've never been the type of way to say, hey, subscribe now, hit the bell, turn notifications on. It just feels...
And if people want to do that, they're going to automatically do it. You don't need to say it. I don't think that gets people to go, oh, you know what? Since they mentioned that, I'm going to go ahead and do it.
But then there's also that mentality where it's like, there's that whole...
I think it's just something to say.
There's the mentality where people will say, well,
fold the cheese in.
People need to be reminded.
Aaron, did you fold the cheese in?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. To me, I think that's like one of the reasons why like you'll find people who... there's nothing wrong with it, by the way. There's nothing wrong with it. People do what they want.
I feel like I owe his daughter an apology.
But we treat everything like not necessarily like a show. We treat every video like it's a well-produced documentary. And in a well-produced documentary, there's no place for that. Does that make sense?
Mr. Freddy said, okay, but I am putting it on Michael after I throw the cheese, and if I get hit, it's on you.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. If you really want to get crazy, put the cheese in the microwave for like 2 seconds.
Oh, God.
All right.
Fiesta Blend's the greatest blend. It's the greatest shredded cheese for your salads, man. I have to agree. I'm glad you're back, Teresa.
Ian Malone is back as well. Has been here for a while. Oh, also cameos.
I missed it.
We're on Cameo.
Hold on. Shannon, Hugo's letting me know that I missed your question. I didn't see it. It must have got caught up in when the screen went
Hi, Matthew.
by really fast. Can you ask again?
Can we start the movie, Vet? It will happen momentarily, Vet. You can watch the movie if you want to at your own time. The link is there. We're going to watch it in about 5 minutes.
Laura, we haven't yet. Oh, yes, we have. I'm thinking something else. House of the Devil. That's the one that we really like.
We really like that movie.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm always confusing that
Rondo
one.
Hatton wants a taco.
We are not in England at the moment. We are home.
Well, we're not home. We're in Sacramento.
Well, I mean, home being we're in America.
Do you know what I call this place?
What?
Do you know what I call Sacramento?
No.
So we drive a Tesla, and the Tesla GPS calls it Sacramento.
Oh yeah, we when I have some more that are confirmed, Shannon, I will totally make a list of the ones that we're going to be coming up to. I know that we're coming up to 1 or 2, and we are waiting to hear on a few more. But I'll go ahead and post the ones that we have that are like solid. I've been doing them individually lately, like on Instagram, but I know they only last like 24 hours. So I'll create something that I can post on Facebook and Twitter, so you can see it and go back to it if you need to. You're
more than welcome, Brittany B. No fish icing.
And congratulations on the 14 months. You said at the 14-month milestone. Congratulations. And thank you. I'm saying it like thank you. Here's your diploma.
I don't know why. Like, is it weird that we have sunlight right now at 8:30 at night?
No, it was the same in England. I mean, it's summer. I remember running around the Midwest and 9 o'clock and there'd still be daylight. So it's just summer.
Kelly V says, I found your channel organically. I just came across it on YouTube. I subscribed because I love your content. Thank you very much, Kelly. See, that's the kind of stuff that I love. I like when people find us and they go, you know what, this is something. I like it, and I'm going to stick around. And don't feel like you have to stick around
forever. That's important, Aaron. Yeah. It's good to know when you have
absolutely
obligations that you can't push to the side. Unlike some people we met today who maybe had called into work. Don't worry, I won't rat you out.
What did I do?
Someone who had called into work to attend the convention today.
Wait, what?
It's in our chat right now.
Oh yes. I will rat them out.
I will tell on them.
I'll tell on them.
Hopefully their boss is not watching.
Oh, you're getting fired, son.
No.
Yep. I skip work all the time.
I wish you would once in a while. I swear to God.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Skip what work?
I'm tired.
Gosh darn it. All right, I'm tired. Okay. All right, let me explain how this works. We're going to watch the movie in a couple minutes, but this is how our life works, right? So.
Oh, I wish we could do practical magic, but it was on a soundstage.
Ready? Okay. This cracks me up. So 2 nights ago, we're getting ready to go to bed, and I say, hey, baby girl.
Yeah.
We got to get up tomorrow to go back out to the desert to film something.
Yeah.
We're going to, at the most 1 day, 5-6 hours, this and that. And then we're going to come back home. She's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, I'm tired.
It's true.
I don't want to,
no.
I don't want to go out into the desert. We just spent 2 days out in the desert. I just want a time to relax. And I'm like, okay.
And hydrate and everything. Yeah.
We'll have a day. We won't go out to the desert to film this one thing.
I see you guys. I'll catch up with you. Give me a second.
So the next morning, I'm playing around on the interwebs. She wakes up. She comes out to the living room. And I'm like, baby, I'm so sorry, but we're taking a 6.5-hour drive to Sacramento for a 2-day convention in 106-degree weather. And she went, okay.
Okay.
But like the real selling point was who was here.
Yeah.
Was here. And that was it.
No, I said it's got to be done.
Yeah. So we came all the way out and we got to see friends, got to hang out and this and that. But this is cracking me up.
So I'm going to catch up to the chat really quick.
Yes.
Classically Deceased said, hope you guys had a great day today at the con.
And
Spooky
thank you.
season is coming, and I can't wait to see the new Halloween-themed places you visit in the coming months. You two are the best spooky couple on YouTube.
Thank you, Classically Deceased. And it was so nice to finally meet you.
Thank you for skipping work and hanging out with us today.
Oh.
Ian Malone says, I love your channel. It's changed my life for the better. And I have gone on road trips with my family because of you. Your channel has touched my life. We love hearing things like that.
That's the greatest compliment
we love taking you guys places, and we love even more that you guys go to places because you've gotten to see them and want to go yourself. But we know that not everyone can do that. So we love taking you with us and getting to bring these experiences to you. Because I mean, I do my best, but sometimes it really takes a lot out of me.
So Ian Malone, real quickly, for everybody who's watching, whether it's now or during the playback, by all means, 100% with all of our hearts, thank you so much.
Shannon, I love you.
Shannon,
I'm getting to you.
Thank you all so much for buying t-shirts, watching the videos, buying stickers, coming to see us at different shows. Thank you. Like, it means the world to us. But honest to goodness, the greatest compliment that we could ever get is whenever somebody says that they themselves or them and a family member or them and their kids went out and explored someplace because of us. That is amazing. So thank you for telling us that.
Really quickly, Jennifer Marshall says, my roomie got me into this channel and I love Jessica's hair. Happy Halloween. Thank you,
Jennifer. I'm so sorry. Your roommate must hate you.
I bleach to get this light. I go blonde, like white blonde, and then I dye it to get this color. And I know not everyone can do that. My hair doesn't mind bleaching for some reason, but I don't recommend it for everybody.
When you sleep, I put
and Mary Greer has joined the Ghost Club.
Welcome to the afterlife. We are all strange here, and you have joined it. You're spectral. Shannon, what on earth?
I'm gonna jump in on Shannon real quick. Miss Shannon says, happy Halloween. Not sure when this gets to you because of YouTube, but this is for a special thing you want. My life is being blessed at the moment, and I'm sharing the love. Stay
Shannon,
spooky.
All right. So Shannon, for those of you who don't know, or who
I know exactly what you're sending it for too, and I'm gonna kiss you right on the lips.
For those of you who are relatively new to the channel, Shannon has been around since the earliest days of the Grim Life Collective,
if not the beginning.
And she has, and I love her. I love your profile pic because you're wearing one of our shirts.
Sure.
But above all, Shannon has a memory with the Grim Life Collective that some of you can only ever dream of.
She got to see something very, very rare. I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about you today, Shannon. That we were talking last night and up all night about how the picture that you got with us when you were visiting California was of me in the hag costume, and it got me thinking that I think you are the only person, especially a Ghost Club member, who was able to get a picture of me that way. I think we ran because no one knew it was me.
People came up and was like, "Oh, Michael, I love your channel. Where's Jessica?" And and they went, "Oh, really?" So, but Shannon, we have to see you again. Okay, real quickly, it is time to start the movie. So I'm going to get it. Some of you guys are probably already watching it. Some of you are not going to watch it, which is perfectly fine.
Gosh darn it, Shannon. Thank you so much. I'm getting a little teary-eyed, to be honest with you. And man.
We're going to cry in a moment.
Yeah. I love you.
Shannon, it's all your fault.
That's me as a crying emoji. Okay, no, listen though.
Hold on. It's time to watch the movie. We're going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. We're watching The Descent. As you can see, here it is. We have to watch it on our cell phone because we're on the road. So this is my phone. Look, that's me looking at you, looking at me. And there's Jessica over there. See the green hair. Lionsgate is a great movie. It's going to be over here. If you're watching it along with us and you want to know where we are in the movie, yell out tramp stamp, but you have to yell really, really loud so your newborn baby starts crying and then you're up all night watching the movie. Hence the reason Grim Up All Night. That's how we got the name. We like kids who cry.
Jean-Luc, listen, we have a Fire Stick, but for some reason, every hotel that we've tried to use it in lately, it gets stuck in this like death circle where it will not connect to the Wi-Fi, and I don't know what the problem is.
We hooked it up here. And it didn't work. So maybe we could get a new one.
I don't know. We just bought that one.
Anywho,
little things.
Go ahead. It's time for you to cry because of Shannon.
Yeah.
Do you want to go take a shower and cry? Okay, Shannon, how dare you make baby girl cry? There's 484 people here, and every single one of them right now is so mad at you for making her cry. Look what you've done. Yes, you did this.
You did this.
You did this. You did this. Yeah, look at that. She's crying too. You better be crying. I'm just kidding.
Nate Beakley, you're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Because he threw up the horn to best.
Oh, how'd they go?
Because he's got one eye.
One more time. Everybody take a picture. There you go. Send that to your family for the Christmas card this year.
Ow, I got mascara in my eye because
Debbie D said I was supposed to meet you in Pittsburgh, but I got sick. Hope I get the chance again. Jessica is the most beautiful human. What am I, what am I, a can of spam? Thank you for changing my life. You're more than welcome. And there will be a time, I promise, Debbie, we will be back.
Yeah, we'll totally be back.
Pittsburgh's my hometown. Baby, I'm a can of spam. I'm trash meat.
I now carry around, I have a box of tissues in the car that stays in the car because I have had the worst allergies ever since I've come back to the United States. And
Wendy
I feel
Murray,
fine.
Thank you.
At first I felt a little under the weather and like I had the allergy symptoms. I was sneezing a lot and the watery eyes and the itching and stuff like that. And now I just can't stop blowing my nose all the time. And it's so weird because it's just like completely
Thank you, Lady Raven.
Crystal clear fluid. There's no pain, no discomfort.
Hello, Germany.
And Guten Morgen.
Maybe they're saying I'm not trash meat. They're saying I'm not spam. I'm some.
You want to be trash meat?
I don't want to be trash meat.
Oh, okay.
But you said Damn right, son.
Right, son. Showing it happen. Yeah.
There's something wrong with us. Any movies?
Yes, we're going to be at Gathering of the Ghouls.
Yes.
In Mesa, Arizona, coming up. Yes, we will.
You ready for this? All right. I have a favor. You ready for it? I'm going to put this out there. Show of me's. 465 people in the room tonight.
Look what she said.
Now, Michael, you're the most handsome goblin. I love you too. Oh, thank you, Debbie D.
She is a handsome goblin.
Is there anybody in this chat room right now, present? Let it be known. Are you going to see us at Gathering of the Ghouls in Mesa, Arizona?
I'm nervous. That
Who's
event
coming?
is so big. Like, they started out as being this tiny little shop, you know, and it's grown to be such a big thing with the events that they do there that it's now a really big convention. I'm nervous.
So if you're Jeremy, awesome.
Hi, Mike and Mary.
I wish, possibly, Thorny.
You might
I want
go,
to.
Shannon?
I might. Okay. Here's my challenge. You ready for this?
Yes.
I love giving you guys homework. If you were coming to Gathering of the Ghouls in Mesa, Arizona, to see us, we're going to be there. Michael Berryman's going to be there. The cast of Return of the Living Dead is going to be there.
Yeah.
But
Throw sheets.
because the name Gathering of the Ghouls, if you're going to be there, a man or a woman, you have to wear a green wig or dye your hair green. It's got to be a Gathering of the Ghouls, baby ghoul. Gathering of the Ghouls.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Can you imagine if a whole bunch of people showed up wearing green wigs, all to be you, a Gathering of the Ghouls?
Oh my God. That would, oh geez.
Gathering of the baby ghouls. We're going to take it over. Yes.
You know, Cassandra, that's a really good question. A lot of people ask if I'm going to change my hair color.
I wish we could, Ryan.
I had like every hair color so far that you can have, and just for whatever reason, green complements my skin really nicely. And it doesn't stay in the hair long. So if I want to go back to blonde, it's like a short trip. I just watch it a lot.
Baby Ghoul Con. We've had people cosplay.
Baby Ghoul Con, oh God.
People have cosplayed as her.
Yeah.
And then when we were in New Jersey, people cosplayed as both of us. There's a couple that we know that we've seen at different shows that came dressed as us, which was absolutely phenomenal.
And they right down to they drew on Michael's tattoos and even his finger
and
tattoos and neck tattoos and his spider webs.
We are watching the movie Bernadette. The link is in the top of the chat as well as in the description below.
Do we have that light that we might need it, putting it like over there or something?
Oh, wait, plug it. Oh.
Because I know where the sun is starting to go down here a bit. I see it's getting a little bit fuzzy. We have a light. Let's see how bright.
This is going to be really bright. I'm so sorry. Wow.
Wow. Oh, no, that's better. No, got worse. Because it's behind the thing.
Scooby!
Oh my God!
Ah!
Is that like the lowest?
No, that's the brightest. God dang it! What on earth is this? Hold on, I'm trying to turn it down.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, that you can point on us. I think that would be all right.
Oh, for the love of poops!
We just need a little extra light.
All right, it'll go warmer.
Oh, it's fine.
Hold on.
Why did it take so long?
I don't know.
No. It's getting warmer, but it's getting brighter warmer. Why does it take so long? This is dumb.
This is weird.
This is so dumb. Kinda helped. Not really. I think it has to face us.
I don't want it to face us. It's so bright. We'll do it off to the side.
Yeah, that's better.
How about purple hair, Jessica?
I've had purple. I thought it was going to be a great color because I do love purple. It was not complimentary to me. It did not go with my skin tone at all.
Thank you,
I was a little sad about that. I do have a purple wig though that acts actually kind of cute, but for some reason, natural purple hair on me did not not work out. Red was really great. Pastel pink, pastel blue. All the pastels, honestly, kind of worked really well for my skin. Green is really good. Blue was really good. And red or pink so far have been the ones that were most complementary to my skin tone.
My all-time favorite was the platinum
That really
blonde.
does only leave out purple, doesn't it? I don't think I tried pastel purple though. But oh, who am I kidding? All colors were kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie.
Except for that one color.
Brown.
No.
Oh.
The other one.
You guys, I used to love dyeing my hair black when I was a little cute baby goth girl. As you get older, it made me look like I was.
Have a good night,
ill.
Dave.
I just looked sick all the time.
Peace.
And then I felt like I had to wear a full face of makeup all the time just to combat looking so sick. And I was like, I'm not here for that kind of a life. I am not a makeup everyday kind of girl. Like, if you guys haven't gotten to see me like totally nerd out when I see a girl whose makeup looks really good, like you haven't seen me in like my most innocent of elements. You know what I mean? Because I am so fascinated. Like it's like from another planet, and I'm asking so many questions, and I'm like, can I touch it? Like, oh my God, can I touch your face? Like, I get stupidly excited, and like, it's magic. It's like complete magic to me. This is some spell they've cast on their face, like a beauty glamour. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
For everybody who's in the UK or another part of anybody who's in the UK or any other part of the world, the fact that you are here right now at such an early time in the morning, wow. So thank you.
Yeah, you guys early risers. Like Trans Am Man, you're in UK, so it's 5 a.m. That's a lot. And I don't mean sleep, because that's very little. I have had blue, yeah. I actually have some pictures somewhere on my Instagram when I had blue hair. It was only like from the tits, it was like from the ears down, because that's not long after when my hair fell out. And what was still blonde, I was coloring, and I'd done it blue.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But like, so for those of you who are in the UK, when we first went to the UK and then France and Germany for 3 months, the September, October, November of last year, I remember telling you, like us having the conversation, that we really hope that the people in the UK would really take to our videos. Like they would really like what we're doing. And I mean, we just didn't know. It was something new for us. And we were really hoping that like our fan base, if you will, would grow quite considerably in the UK. Like people would know our name, know our videos, know what we try to do. And then they see it and they go, wow. And it happened a little bit after the first trip. And then when we went back, and we just got back from it this past month and a half, we started putting out videos. It really became abundantly clear how much people in the UK
don't travel.
Well, I wouldn't say you guys don't travel.
No.
But it became very clear that you guys were really watching, and you guys were talking, and you made us feel like home. Like so many people are saying, I lived here all my life, and you guys have shown me places that I didn't even know existed, and I live 10 minutes from there. And
we get a lot of that in America too. People don't know about places. Yeah,
it's such a heartwarming feeling. Yeah. Like we love being here in the States. We love being in England and in Scotland and Wales. And I'm telling you what, it's very humbling and it's very heartwarming. So thank you.
Shaylin
thank you. Seriously
asked us to please come back to Tampa, Florida. Love you both. We love you too, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
I don't know when we're going to go back to Tampa.
I feel like we were just there, and I don't think it was as short of a time ago as I recall. And I just saw Phil Stern 80 says you guys have a fan base here in Germany as well.
Yes.
We were so surprised when we did a little event there in Germany last year.
In Essen.
In Essen at, what was the name of the club?
Oh my gosh.
You walk through the mouth.
The Vegan Satanist. You're here. What was the name of the club?
Skull. It has such an easy, simple name, and I cannot remember it. What's it? The Necronomicon?
The Freak Show.
Freak Show. Yes, Freak Show.
So like,
that place was amazing.
For those of you who don't know the story about the Freak Show, it's this really amazing, like, underground small club in Essen, Germany.
By underground, you literally do go down a flight of stairs also.
And so this blows my mind. Like, I'm so happy about this. Like, when I think about this moment of being at Freak Show, it makes me so happy on the inside.
Place.
So we were getting set up.
Thank you, CJ Guinness.
And Vegan Satanist, our friend in Germany and the company that he works for, Wicked Vision, they helped put on this amazing show at the Freak Show in Essen. And we got everything set up, and they had us set up on like a table that was like in the shape of a coffin, which was really cool in the back. Cool.
But that's just like their tables, which is awesome. Yeah.
And the owner and his wife came over and they asked me, they said, "Hey, we're going to go open up the doors. Are you ready?" What's up?
Alienated Unconventional just said, "You're my favorite can of spam, Michael."
Thank you, Spam Michael. So yeah, and Andy Brings helped out a lot as well.
Who's such a sweetheart.
So the owner of the Freak Show came over to me and asked if we were set up because he was going to go open the doors. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey, is there anybody out there?" And he said, "I don't know." So I was like, "Well, let's go up and see."
Let's go look.
And he had this look on his face like, "What do you mean you want to go up and see?" And I was like, "Let's just go up and see." So I walked ahead of him and I went up the stairs and we opened up the door. And I remember looking out on the streets of Essen. There was a holiday market. Like I really wanted to pet a reindeer, and everybody was like, "There's no reindeers here for you to pet." And I was like, "I want to pet a reindeer. There's got to be a reindeer here." But I opened up the door, and there was just this line of people, these amazing people who were coming to meet Jessica and me. And
I wish I could see your expression when you opened the door.
And as they walked in, I shook every single person's hand and personally thanked them all for coming to see us. Like we came from all the way around the world, not knowing if people would even really care, and they came to see us and show support. And it was amazing. Like, wow, I'll never forget that. I'm not just saying that.
No, everyone was so nice. It's just one of my fondest memories. Meeting everybody that was there, and the environment was just so positive. You know, we're in this like super cool like dungeon, right? Where like you just walked through the mouth of a skull and you're walking down his throat as you go walk down the stairs, and there's coffins everywhere and like, you know, everything's painted black and there's teeth on the stage, or like you're going to be standing inside a monster's mouth and all that stuff. I didn't get a pet a reindeer, Brittany. You know? I'm still mad about that. And then it ended up being like the most sweetest experience. Like, you know, everyone was just there to have a good time with each other, and there was no drama.
Hello, Dave Patrick.
No ill feelings. You know, just positivity.
I will say this:
it's so wonderful.
Brittany B asked if we did get to pet a reindeer.
I want to pet a reindeer.
I did not, but I will say this: Vegan Satanist.
We can agree with you, CJ Guinness. Mr. says his best, yeah.
And anybody in Germany, if we ever come back and somebody says, "What's it going to take to get the Grim Life Collective to make an appearance here?" You better tell them they want a reindeer. I want the reindeer outside. Michael wants to pet it, or he's not going on.
Gosh, no, Cat Mom.
I'm just kidding.
We've been to the two in America, and we've been now to Disneyland Paris, but we haven't been able to go to Tokyo or
Baby
China
Reindeer
yet.
is messed up, Jason LaPlante. I drank what? Welcome to the Ghost Club. You have messed up.
I'll go to Finland for reindeers? Is that where the reindeers are? I have no idea.
Welcome to the afterlife. Ghost Club member, population 666. Upside down, tip 999.
Hopefully we can come back to Canada soon. We really loved it there. And Okay, so this is like the most American thing that I've ever done. But every country we visit, I've had a Happy Meal.
R.I.P. Drank what? I drank what?
Except for Canada.
Jeebus, my YouTube wouldn't let me subscribe. Oh, what? Well, you're here now. I drank what? Would Michael literally become a deer stalker?
A deer stalker, like baby reindeer stalker.
Oh man, that's so weird.
Oh, that movie freaked us out.
Right?
Or that series,
right?
rather. That series, yeah. It was really, really freaky. I know, but like, you know, everybody loves the Happy Meal. And so, you know, as an American, we really wanted to test out something very common like a McDonald's in every country and see what it's really like. Oh, thank you, Reinhardt. That's very sweet of you to say. I don't know. I just wanted to see if they tasted different. So I've had a Happy Meal in every country, but I forgot to get one in Canada.
For those of you guys who don't know, do you want to know a secret that the Grim Life Collective has learned?
I got a secret.
Right? So some people might ask, like, all right, Grim Life Collective, you guys have traveled a lot.
Not yet, Jerry.
You've seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
What's the secret of life? Or what's the secret of happiness? Or, you ready for this? Tell us something that you learned that might shock us.
Oh, thank you, Cynthia.
Canada has bagged milk.
Yes, that is correct.
Not all of Canada, but parts of Canada have milk in bags. You go into the store and it's a bag of milk.
Yes, I did know about that before we ended up going. But seeing it in person is another story. I know I did know about it. You forget about these things. And then you go to like one of their markets and you're like, what is that? And you're like, oh yeah, bags of milk. I forgot it. You always hear about it. Then you forget to look for it when you go there. Yeah. Yeah. Because they said that they sell them in bags because there it's very common to pour it into a pitcher. And then you put that in your fridge instead of like a carton.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
If you have a bag of milk and you're going to pour it into a pitcher.
Yes.
Like, what if it ruins what if it ruins the picture of you and I? What if it's the only picture and you couldn't get it reprinted and then you poured milk on it? I hope you're doing well. I can't wait to meet you both at Gathering of the Goals in Arizona. Stay safe, you two. Master Dick, you better have a green wig on. Gathering of the baby ghouls. Wear a green wig.
Is Master Dick the one that recently had a baby?
No, that was Ayatollah Rock and Rolla.
Ayatollah Rock and Rolla had a baby.
Which they are here, or at least they were. Yeah. Your baby smells like chicken noodle soup. I don't know what your baby smells like. I'm so sorry.
Probably smells like milk. Probably smells like a bag of milk.
A bag of milk.
Yep.
Hi.
That's been sitting in the trash too long because they have the dirty nappy. Get it? Because babies stink because they poop. And a diaper. We all poop.
Ay. Oh, look, it's getting dark.
Listen. We're just tired.
We are we're Thorin. We technically are traveling, but we're technically not because we're in the hotel room. But yes.
Where are you from?
We're in Sacramento, just north of the bay.
Elementary school.
We are doing conventions this year, Tiffany. We're doing Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky, Midsummer Scream in Long Beach, Gathering of the Ghouls in Mesa, Arizona. We're doing
Oh God, that's right, Emmanuel. Elvira's going to be at Midsummer. Sorry. Go ahead.
We're doing a show in Glasgow, a one-day show in Glasgow, Scotland. And look at that blue light just came on over there.
It did. Why?
And we're supposed to be doing a couple other shows, but they haven't announced them yet, so I don't really know. Listen, Chris Koto says Sacramento, ? I'm so sorry. LOL. Listen, this place is famous to us. We see this area on Cops all the time. It's always on Cops.
No, not Sacramento. It was
Sacramento. Yeah, is on Cops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Sacramento. What's the other one? We were there last night. It's like an hour south.
We looked this up last night because we couldn't remember.
For the Ghost Club members, where
Stockton.
Stockton.
Thank you, Mocan.
Yeah, Stockton. Hello, Mr. Freddy 101. Cops, what? It's the Cops, the TV show.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna
Please do a
when
cop
you
special
find
with
your back?
locations.
These are not my pants.
These are not my pants.
These are not my pants, but that is my cheeseburger, and I
Tramp
just want to
stamp.
go home and sleep so I can work in the morning.
Mr. Freddy 101, it is 22 minutes and 35 seconds. Hello from Arizona.
Did you pass the place that smells like onions in Stockton? I don't think we did.
Oh, okay. No, so there's we did not. But we did pass an almond farm and a pistachio farm.
Jeremiah, yeah. So we were flying into Scotland for one day to do the convention, and then we're flying home.
Yeah, it's gonna be the HorrorCon Scotland, September 21st. They are flying us. They're flying us in for that one day. Do you guys check your mattress for bed bugs? We do.
We do.
Instant defense.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We travel so much, and we hear horror stories. I'm getting hot. I got on Hello Kitty jammies.
It's so Jeremiah, it's gonna be something new for us. Like, okay, we have dreamt, we have dreamed, you know, depending on where you're, like, if you live on like the East Coast or whatever, you're like, I'm gonna go to New York City for the weekend.
First class, he says.
I'm gonna go here for the weekend. You know, I'm gonna go take this weekend long trip. Never in a million years did I ever think that we would be going to Scotland for the weekend. You know what I mean? Like Scotland for the weekend. It's crazy. I can't wrap my head around it. Cassandra, welcome to the afterlife. I don't know what you did, but you are number 636,439.
That's a long number.
I don't know where I'm getting that from. Welcome,
We've
population.
been to the north of Scotland. We went up there, Thorin. We were up in.
Welcome to the afterlife, Cassandra.
Storm Babette. We were in it. Yeah, we were there for that, and all the sea foam. Michael wanted to go play in it, and I was like,
we would do a show in Alaska.
You're gonna smell fishy.
Mocaine says she got bed bugs from the clown motel.
No.
They were not clowning around, were they? I drank what? By the way, did you guys ever go back and listen to the weird noise I pointed out during your tour of the Lemp Mansion cave? So wild, I heard it. I don't know exactly what you pointed out.
We review everything before we post it. I drink what? It's so funny to say that.
But I will say this. So when you guys watch this video, when you guys watch our videos, every single video that you watch, I sit there with headphones on.
Noise canceling ones.
Noise canceling headphones where I can't even hear her if she's sitting next to me talking to me.
I see you pop on him all the time.
I watch the videos over and over and over again, and I edit the videos. I want to say I edit the sound, but I listen to everything.
He does.
And there's been 2, maybe 3 times where we have pointed out in the videos, listen to this. One of them was Goblin Castle. And
we do, Poppy, but I didn't see your comment.
Yester Castle, Goblin Ha, when we went down the stairs. And the other one is whenever we did the Necropolis in Glasgow. The reason why those ones have something in there that says, listen for this sound, is because both Jessica and we don't know where the hell that came from. Other things, like in the Lemp Mansion, we're listening to it, and if we hear a sound,
we are not stoned. We're just very tired.
If we hear a sound, we know exactly where it's coming from, so we don't point it out. If we point it out, that's us going,
right, Alice,
something's not cool.
Yeah. Really quickly, Wendy Murray said, I live 15 minutes north of Sacramento, city of Wood, California. That's awesome, man. And congratulations on your 3 years, by the way. Wait, that's not that. That didn't mean 3 years. We haven't had this for 3 years. What does the 3 stand for?
3 months.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's 3 months.
Maybe. That's a good question.
Well, thank you, Joe Tormek. Thank you.
The things on here are so new that we're still figuring it out.
Shaylin says, I have to hop off, but I wanted to thank you for getting me through really hard times. Keep doing what you do and remain the beautiful people you are. Thank you, Shaylin.
Mwah.
You're beautiful as well.
Have a good night, darling.
So Sean Underwood says the best EVPs phenomenon recorded are the ones that are truly unexpected. So
especially if you can tell that we don't react to it.
Should we talk about some future stuff here? We're not going to get
Well, I
too.
don't even know what you're going to suggest, so go for it. Oh, you think so, Shannon? Okay. I'm gonna pay attention now.
Third super. Okay. So,
Derek
Hefner.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sweetheart.
Derek. Happy Halloween to you, and you,
Oh,
and you.
I drink what? Missed us by 5 minutes.
Just grateful for all the spooky videos. Much love from Austin.
Oh,
hello,
thank you,
Austin, Laurie. Now,
oh, my lips are so dried out.
What I was kind of alluding to, we keep trying to do something on this channel. And it may not seem like it, but doing what we do and how we do it, it takes a lot of time and a lot of resources. I mean, a lot. From traveling to editing. By the time we're done with it all, we're too tired. We don't really have much time to hang out with friends because it's like we have 2 days before we hit the road. So it takes a lot. So Matthew and Dan and Laurent and Michelle, the Caldies. Some of you guys know different names that we point out because they're friends of ours. I'm so sorry. We're always on the move. And we're always looking for ways to make the Grim Life grow. And so, how do I say this? We get asked all the time to go ghost hunting, to become like a ghost hunting channel.
Yeah.
And we don't go ghost hunting. We've dabbled in it a little bit here and there. When we went to the Clown Motel, we did this like a live ghost hunt where we went over to the cemetery at night. We talked about this. We talked about that. We have friends that do ghost hunting. There's a few different ghost hunting channels. Paranormal Files. We recently connected and made friends with Zach from Ghost Adventures and stuff like that.
So nice.
And we're never going to be a ghost hunting channel.
No. But we used to do it before we even started doing YouTube. That's the funny part.
Yeah. So, I mean, but at the same time, what I mean by we're never going to be a ghost hunting channel. You're never going to see us turn the camera on and go, oh my God, did you see that? It has to be a ghost. Let's go chase that. Oh my God, it's a ghost. Everything's haunted. Everything's haunted around us. It's not going to be us. Yeah. Instead, you're going to start seeing some videos where Jessica and I go spend the night in a haunted place and not debunk it, but try to figure out what the hell is happening. Does that make sense?
Well, we're still going to cover it from a story or from a history point of view. You know, we're not just going to show up and go, okay, let's see what we get.
Right.
You know, we're always interested in who were the people? Why are they supposedly here?
So imagine imagine this hotel room that we're in right now is supposed to be haunted. And there's supposed to be a ghost that does this one particular thing in this hotel room.
Thank you, Tim.
We're going to do our best to try to figure out who this person really was. And I like the idea. What's that?
Mr. Freddy was asking if you have one of those headlamps.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have a couple of them, yeah.
We're not going to go into a place and necessarily say that it's haunted. We're not going to go into a place and try to debunk anything, but we're going to try to figure out what the hell is happening. Meaning, if somebody says they go into this place and they see a light or they hear a sound, we're going to go in and try to recreate it and see if we can make anything look like that or feel like that.
Here's the kicker, though, guys. I'm kind of a scaredy cat. Like, I have anxiety naturally, you know, and I tend to be a little sensitive to some things. And you think I get scared.
All right. And like, I think the big difference is like, I don't want to go into a place and be like, this place is haunted. I don't want to say that. I don't. I want to go into a place and say, everybody else says this place is haunted, but it's not. And here's why. That's what I want to do. It's almost like being like Harry Houdini, right? So like Harry Houdini trying to like debunk or prove things wrong. And if something weird happens that we can't explain,
then we'll tell you.
We'll tell you.
Yeah.
But if we can't explain it, even for just like 1%, we'll say, listen, this place could be, but we're not going to say that it is because we can explain 1% of it. Does that make sense?
I mean, if you really think about it, depending on which theory you believe in, the whole world is haunted, really, you know.
But again, we're not going to become a ghost hunting channel. This is going to be very rare. It's not going to be all the time, just
it's something
occasionally.
That we miss doing time to time, and we kind of want to go do it, but it takes a lot of your time. So we figured, you know what, maybe we would go do something for funsies and just take you guys with us, you know, because a lot of you guys enjoy it too. You know, it's like when we take you to Disney, you know, half the time we're taking you on our date nights.
We are going to do it with the Stanley Hotel, Ivy. So like what really kind of spawned this is we were traveling through England and there were places people were reaching out to us saying, we want you to come and see this.
Yeah.
And then we're like, well, that's not typically what we do. We don't want to do that. We don't want to walk in and be Ghost Adventures. We don't want to walk in and be our friends that do this. We don't want to be another person that does that.
Jana.
So... But we wanted to see these places. We wanted to go and spend the night and take you with us.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, what if we went in there and, for a lack of better words, try to debunk it?
Also, we just kind of want to play around with some fun equipment.
Yeah, we want to have some fun.
I'm not gonna lie, like it's a good time, you know, and it's something that we can do together and take you guys along. So we're gonna do it.
But I promise you this: I don't care who.
That would be nice.
I don't care who it is, or who's talking to us, or anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell people. I'm not going to fake anything.
If Zach were to invite us onto the Ghost Hunter show, we would absolutely say yes.
Yeah.
I look at the Home and Green Screen Queen. That is a fun name to say. It took me a second. If we were ever invited on some of these shows, I think we would probably join them. But you know, we're always traveling, so it's really hard to pin us down. To be honest with you,
and I can't stress it enough. Like, we're not going to become a ghost hunting channel. It's going to be occasionally. And we're not going to be doing this thing where it's like, this place is haunted. Oh my God, I can't believe this is the most haunted place ever. Instead, it's going to be like, we're going to go in, spend the night, get creepy, but at the same exact time, trying to figure out what the hell is happening. And maybe that's the tagline. What the hell is happening here?
I think everybody understands, and we can move on from that. Jana asked if we prefer a cup of tea or coffee. I don't drink either, but Michael does like the occasional iced coffee. But it's only Starbucks, though. He really only drinks Starbucks. Ghostbusters. More than meets the eye.
We have not been to the last Blockbuster video store at Bend, Oregon.
I thought that one closed down too, Mr. Geek Me Out.
I don't know, but like...
I thought it finally closed down. Oh, no. It turned into an Airbnb or something, didn't it?
But like, I mean, Mr. Geek Me Out, I've seen so many people go into it. Like, it's not really on the top of our list to go and see
nostalgia.
it. It's the nostalgia part of it, and I get it. And I mean, I'm sure at some point we would probably check it out, but I'm not really jumping at the opportunity to go check it out, to be honest.
If we were passing by, you know, we were in the area, but I don't think we would specifically make the trek to go visit something like that. I mean, things like that, you don't intentionally drive from multiple states away to go visit the last Blockbuster in existence. But should we ever be in the city?
Should you ever need us?
But you guys know how that goes. Half the things we visit, we don't intend to see, but because we happen to be in the area,
Mokane
we'll
says
go and cover it while we're here.
Blockbuster never carried NC-17 titles either.
Thank you,
Boo.
Beth.
But ready for it? Family Video did. They had a back room. They had a back room in the back corner of Family Video. And if you were old enough, you can go back there and see some fun titles.
I don't think they did that at mine. I had a Family Video.
Well, you just didn't know where it was.
Well, I mean, that's very possible. I may not have been paying attention, honestly.
Michael, how tough is it to pilot that drone? I have not been able to get it down at this point, and you take such beautiful footage with yours. Thank you, Mr. Freddy 101.
We just upgraded ours. Which one are you using?
We just upgraded. We currently have the DJI Mini Pro 4. And quite honestly, Mr. Freddy,
Dean, that's cool.
It's all about patience. Be patient. Breathe. Think of it like a sniper.
Controls are really sensitive.
Very sensitive. And we have a video coming out that we filmed 2 days in the desert. We were talking about that, where we really started playing around with the follow feature of the drone. So we have a couple driving sequences with the drone that was you'll see it. It fits perfectly with what we were filming. So it's kind of cool.
Honest to God, that actually took us a handful
Grant Otterson.
Of time. Well, this was the first time we've really taken that one out ish. No, we took it to Europe, didn't we?
We did take it to Europe, yeah.
Okay.
We bought it right before we went to Europe.
But we were doing a lot of aerial shots with that, and this was the first time we were trying to have it like follow the car and stuff, and that was really difficult at first.
Yeah.
Michelle,
well, so
it takes a bit getting used to. It handles differently than the last one did. For
Michelle,
us.
Thank you. So our idea with the drone was to have it help tell the story, like almost like transitional shots, right? And the video that we just shot not too long ago, 2 days out in the desert, it's the first time. It was kind of new for us because the drone footage was actually part of the story. And again, when you see it and how we did it, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, this makes sense. What Michael's just telling me right now. And that was a little interesting to think like that. But
we did finally see Zach's museum in Vegas, and man, I tell you that
we did not use it on the Lost Boys location.
Flair for entertainment. I never expected the museum to look the way that it does, and he knows how to use a space. Like, it's a little bit pricey for some people, but let me tell you this: it is worth it.
Thank you, Mocaine.
If you plan on buying a T-shirt from Zach's Haunted Museum while you're there, it is worth it to purchase the the VIP pass or whatever, because you get to see extra rooms in there that general admission does not get to see. It's like an extra $20, and you get a free T-shirt at the end. So if you were going to buy a T-shirt anyway, now you get one for free, and it's cheaper than buying one off the rack, and you get to see more of the haunted house. So
David Bird says, I heard Zach's museum was rigged with sound and smells. There is sound. Yeah, there's smells, there's sound, there's smoke. It's an experience. There's even like a sideshow performance in there, which is kind of cool. So when you go, it's more than just walking through.
Yeah.
It's an experience. And
it is
honestly, it is worth it.
Yes, absolutely. Cassandra got her butt touched by a ghost.
Oh no! Was it
a shamanic?
Was it a booty ghost?
I'm gonna have to say it.
The castle shots were fantastic. Michael, the fog was great.
Shannon.
Thank you so much, Shannon.
What?
You're like 2 steps ahead of me. And we're still learning the drone. Like, we want to use the drone as much as possible, and we can't use it all the time. But we are having a lot of fun with it. We are very happy with this new drone. And we're glad that you guys are really liking it. I Drank What says, I'd love to stick around. I got to get up early in the morning. Laugh out loud. Be safe and be cool. Happy Halloween to my favorite YouTube married couple. Take it easy, you guys. Have a good night. I Drank What? Creepiest thing you saw there. Creepiest thing we saw where? I missed that.
You know, it's funny. I keep forgetting. A lot of people have actually asked if for us to do Alcatraz, and I keep forgetting that place exists. I keep forgetting you can go there. Still.
Somebody came up to me today.
It closed for a long time.
And if you're watching this right now, because I know we saw some of you guys this weekend at Sinister Creature Con.
Man, me too, Michelle.
Somebody came up to me today and said that if we had any interest in going to Sing Sing prison, and that they were a guard there. They said they probably can't film, but we can go and take a tour. And I was like, that'd be kind of cool. But I didn't catch his name. So much was happening. Like, when we were walking through a convention, we have a cart. We have a cart with us filled with
what we did today.
With all of our stuff, and we're getting it signed. And there's people coming from all over the place. Can I get a picture? We signed a couple autographs today. It's humbling. It's amazing, but it makes your head spin. You're like, what's happening? What's happening here?
Steeper? Alcatraz is steeper than it looks? Oh, you mean the rocks? Oh, yeah. Ooh, hiccups. Forgot Michelle said that I wish A24 invited Grimmett Collective for the Maxine, just like they were invited for Nope and Firestarter. Did they do a thing? I know that We saw some stuff down in Hollywood.
No, they did some stuff. I saw people were invited to do the Maxine tour.
I don't know why, but we're just not on certain lists for things. Maybe because we do things a little bit differently.
So like,
or we need to buy a rep or something.
We don't know what it is. We were wondering this. We don't know if it's because we travel so much. Now, here's the fun thing about this. We travel so much that some of our closest friends really believe that we moved to England. They're like, did you guys move there? Lee Waddell, who was the original Ghostface, he's like, I thought you guys moved to England. You guys are over there so much. We're like, no, we still live in Hollywood. And he was like, okay. I don't know if it's people think that we don't live in LA, or we're just not what they look for, or I don't know what it is, but we never get invited to any of these things.
A lot of people are in the same circle of friends who end up getting to go. And I think I know some people for sure are you can buy, and I don't mean like buying likes and stuff like that, but you can hire a PR firm. Like you can sign up for a PR firm, and that's how some people get into those things, and then maybe they can take their friends or whatever. And some people, because of their association with magazines they work with and such, are invited to things or are sent a lot of like the unboxing stuff. I just want to do the unboxing stuff for all the movies.
Mega Chronic, the movie has started. It's been playing for 43 minutes. 43 minutes now the movie's been playing.
We don't do it on the inbox inside the chat.
And what I really think it is, like, it's such a weird kind of thing. Everybody who gets invited to these media previews or these openings where you see them on the red carpet, they're people that take pictures and then they post it on Instagram and they have a lot of likes, or they put it on Reels. They don't do what we do, and we don't do what they do. But for some reason, these places, the PR places, they pick the people that do these quick posts,
like Instagram,
or TikTok or anything. We don't do any of that, and maybe that's what it is.
I'm wearing my Blackcraft hoodie. It's the Salem one. I can't show you the back.
But like, also at the same exact time, I think of it like this. Like, honestly, it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me because.
Oh, good night, Larry.
We could, and there's nothing against. We have some really good friends that go to these openings, right? Really good friends, amazing people. And it bothers me because I want to be a part of it. We see it. We want to be a part of it. We want to get invited. Who doesn't want to be in the in crowd, right? Yeah. But I'm also not that sad because while we could be doing that, instead of going for a couple hours a night to go see a movie that we weren't a part of, we are traveling the world, creating our own memories. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's a major difference there. And when you think of it like that, you don't get sad anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, happy birthday, Max. And I hope you have a good work day. 40 is a big number, man. Oh, now that you've turned 40, now that you've officially turned 40, you will soon, way sooner than you think, are going to pull your back out while you put on your shoes.
Who here?
Or pull on your socks.
When you get up in the morning, do your knees crack?
I mean, that kind of always happens. I creak and crack and stuff like that. But like, man, the things that started happening to me once I turned 40, it was like somebody flipped a switch and things just all of a sudden started happening once I hit 40. And okay, I'm just
all day long, Shannon. All day long.
There's always this joke about like usually women who have had babies, how like don't make me laugh too hard because I might pee a little. Apparently, just once you hit 40, that's a thing. You don't even have to have babies because I've never had children. And Michael made me laugh hard the other day, and it wasn't like I was falling down laughing, but I just stopped and I turned around and I looked at him and I said, "I think I just weed a little." like not on purpose, like not like I was trying to make a joke, but I was like, I think a little bit of weed just came out of me just now. Like, what is happening, man? Listen, 40 is a whole new ballpark. Ballpark.
Are you talking about hot dogs?
I sneezed one time and went boop, and I was like, well, that's new. You haven't had that problem yet, but I don't think it happens to men. Yeah, right. I twisted my knee getting out of bed last week. Yeah.
The H.H. Holmes video, Robin. That one was trippy. Like that's one of the times we went back to Chicago.
Still feeling great. Oh man, that's so funny.
Thank you, Tom B. Are we coming to Texas soon? We are coming to Texas. It's going to be around August. I don't know how long we're going to be in Texas. We got a few things that we're going to be doing business-wise in Houston, and that's pretty much it. We might go down to San Antonio for a little bit.
Ralph, you're so sweet.
I miss the food of San Antonio.
Ralph
Plus,
said
there's
he
somebody
saw
I want
us
to meet.
coming out of Walmart, but was too starstruck to say hi. Was that here in Sacramento? I once pulled my back out, sitting in a chair eating a sandwich. Jean-Luc, you're doing it wrong. I don't know what you're doing, babe, but you're doing it wrong. You know you're getting old when you fart and then you have to sit down. Oh my God. Dude.
It's so...
Angie, I swear to God. Like, I thought it was all jokes until it actually happened to me. And I was like, you got to be joking. Like, I can't believe this has just happened to me, man.
I think we're about done talking about the peeing and the pooping and the farting and stuff like that. That's not like something that...
We're just talking about age growth.
No, I get it, but like it's becoming this whole thing now. So
it's not becoming a whole thing. We're just making a couple of jokes. Oh, Burbank. Okay, so we were just there like 4 days ago. Was it that recently?
So somebody said
Australia. Hi.
It doesn't matter. Somebody said something I was thinking about it and I lost it. I'm sorry.
I don't think we do know someone named Trevi. At least if we met them today, I don't remember. I probably didn't catch their name, but we met a lot of people today at the Sinister Con.
There was a lot of people, and I try to ask everybody their names.
Sometimes I forget though,
because I'll remember faces, and I'm very bad with names, so I try really hard to remember, like to ask people their names, so I can try to like remember, and I always forget. So if we ever met you, and somebody did come up to us and says like they said that they met us. Where was it at?
Midsummer.
At Midsummer, and they told me their name, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I don't remember.
No, but listen, like, oh, hi, Philippines. I used to really pride myself at remembering faces.
Joyzy.
You know, even if I met you once, I would usually remember your face. But because we've been doing so many conventions and we meet so many people for 3 days straight, and then we go and do it, 5-6 times a year. I'm starting to get face blindness where I have a really hard time recognizing people at all. Even my close friends, sometimes it takes me a hard second for that memory to pull up like, hey, I know you. I was like, oh, no, wait, I know you. And it's like, geez, Jess, like, wow. But I've heard it described before, and it's literally just called face blindness because you've you've seen so many or you've met so many people and it just all becomes one blob.
Dustin Frazier says, special thanks to you, Michael, for putting all of your hard work.
You too, Liam.
Editing to making the Hills of Eyes story video. Thanks for editing it. And Baby Goal is brave to walk the high cliff. Wow.
Oh,
that throughout our adventures, throughout our journey, and I know we talk about this quite a bit, but that experience was like a milestone. It was scary.
It was a big deal to me.
But it was a milestone for us.
It scared the holy heavens out of me. Oh, good morning, Sweden. Like, I almost didn't do that video. I almost checked. I tested the path, and it really set my equilibrium off. And I was scared. I was sincerely scared. But Michael worked me through it, and he was there for me the whole time, making sure that I was absolutely okay and that nothing was going to happen to me. And if I should slip or something, then he was going to be able to break my fall and things like that, in a manner of speaking, you know. And we took it slow. We made sure that we were foot placement and everything was always good, you know. Sorry, pardon me, guys. I'm just blocking somebody. Sorry, I ignored it. I don't understand it. It happens every time, just blocking for the remainder of the day. Names get a little scrambled. Sometimes I feel like, you know, I know somebody or I know a name and they're like, no, this is the first time we've met. And I'm like, I swear.
Lindsay Brooke, greetings. It's been forever since I've been in a watch party. When will the next one be? Because Frankenhooker is on Tubi right now. LOL. Adore you both.
Thank you, Lindsay.
If we have intense travels, we try not to go live only because it can be very tiring for us to, whether it's driving and filming all day.
Yeah.
We're traveling right now, but we're like 6 hours from our home.
Yeah. Well,
we're going live right now
tonight.
Yeah.
And then we up and left.
But maybe Frankenhooker will come. And speaking of Frankenhooker, we did a show with Patty Mullen, and she is a sweetheart. And she has such an accent.
She does.
She is straight up from New York.
I miss her accent because we were table neighbors when we were at a convention. So she was, you know, within 3 feet of me for like a whole weekend. And my God, is she sweet. Really, if you ever have a chance to go say hi to her, do it because you'll get hooked on her accent.
So, it's Zell Rivas. I loved how you have filmed so much when you guys were to England.
She sounds just like her character.
So, for those of you who are wondering, yes, we are back in the United States, and we have 2 big, really, really big videos left from our time in England this past time. We are going to go back soon, and other parts of Europe, actually. But we have 2 videos left from this trip in England, and they're big ones. What I mean by that, there's a lot going into it for editing, and when you see them, you're gonna go, holy heckins, how on earth am I watching this right now? This is nuts. And we saved them for very last. They're not the last things that we filmed in England, but we get asked to do these videos a lot.
Yeah.
That we purposely waited to the very, very, very end, so people would think that we didn't do them, and then all of a sudden we did do them in a very big way. Yeah. So prepare yourselves. I'm editing the first of the 2 now.
I agree that we've talked about this before, just between ourselves. Read the NTEC comment. I missed it. Let me go look for it. I'm missing it. I don't see that.
We are in the Bay Area, East Bay, Maui boy. We're actually in Sacramento, so we're north of the Bay Area.
I don't see it, Shannon. Fingers and paws.
Sarah Parker, welcome. Sorry.
I forgot what I was saying. It's okay though. I get excited, and then my brain goes.
So Itzel Rivas says, "What was it like to hear the scream at the church after you guys were editing the video?" We didn't hear that.
Wild.
Yeah, we didn't hear it whenever we were there. Nobody heard it. You can tell by the people's reactions. And I was editing it. Like again, I was wearing noise canceling headphones, and I remember when I heard it first, and I had goosebumps, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Baby, you have to listen to this." And I put the headphones on her, and the look on your face was just you. Your jaw hit the floor.
Yeah. Butt chicks. Inside joke between me and a 3-year-old.
I noticed butt chicks.
Butt chicks.
Whatever the heck that is.
I thought he was pulling a joke on me, honestly. I did. We replayed it a couple of times, and we kept passing the headphones back and forth because we have, the noise canceling, so we could hear it very clearly. And it almost sounded fake, Like it was that perfect, like you've heard it in a movie sampled a million times, you know, and it's almost like a part of my brain goes, nah, nah. It was cool. It was really, really cool. But I've also, I mean, we've done things before, you know, talking a little bit again about ghost hunting, where we've caught EVPs and gotten to hear it in like real time before, and whew, that's an experience. But when you've been so far removed from a place and like you're already home and you're listening to something and it's just kind of like a
Lindsay Brooks
What?
says, "Are you guys still planning on filming in Idaho?" As of right now, we don't. We would like to. As of right now, no. What was kind of planned in the Idaho area kind of fell through this year, so we shall see about that. But as of right now, no, nothing. What noise canceling headphones do I have?
the Apple.
The Pro Max is what they're called. No, Apple Pro.
What the hell are they called?
They're not the earbuds. They're
the ones that go around your ears. We got them because we started doing international flights, and they are a little pricey, but my God, are they worth it? Because they have saved me on my sanity a couple of
They're
times.
adventurers, Aaron, and they don't have any
Some people really love the Bose noise canceling. I don't know the price of those ones. I don't. There's called the Max, like ear. Oh my God, what are the normal ones called that go in your ears?
Earbuds.
AirPods.
AirPods.
No. AirPods Max. Oh my God, I feel so stupid right now. I got nothing. They're right over there. No,
sorry.
They're not Beats.
No.
AirPod Max? That doesn't
AirPods
sound right.
Pro Max?
That has to be it. That just does. It sounds weird.
They're not the ones that go inside your ear.
No.
They're the ones that go over top your ears like this.
Yeah.
I love those things.
I don't know why. It's the AirPods that sounds wrong to me. Like, I believe you guys that it's the correct thing to say, but it sounds wrong in my mouth. Like, it doesn't, it feels like I'm saying the wrong thing. But I believe you. You know.
Thank you, Dustin.
You could, Rachel, sleep with them on. I just have a really hard time sleeping with headphones. I have a hard time sleeping on planes, period. Michael sleeps like a baby. And I envy him so much because I'm always so exhausted by the time we end up leaving and docking and all that stuff. You do.
Leaving and docking? What is this spaceship that you're
tired. On? I was out in the heat today.
We're gonna dock the Enterprise tonight.
Man, you know, sometimes my brain is a little fuzzy, and I'm a little space cadet, and I'm completely sober. I don't smoke or drink or none of that stuff because I have health conditions, but I get a little loopy, you know what I mean? Like,
when upgrading your equipment, do you go by price or ratings or any methods y'all look for? No. I wouldn't say the price.
No, I mean, well, listen, sometimes.
So, okay, so we try. Okay, I am under the mindset where I try not to let the price bother me. What I look for is not only I'll read other people's reviews, I'll watch reviews, but we really try to look at it and go, is this something that we can use? And no matter what the money is, no matter what the cost is, how quickly can we make that money back? And if it's relatively quick, I don't care what it costs. If it's going to help what we do, I'll buy it in a heartbeat. You see what I mean there? But it's at that point,
sometimes the price is shocking.
The price can be shocking, and it might take a little bit to get there, a little bit of saving to get there.
Yeah.
But if it's something that can help the channel grow and we can make the money back relatively quickly, then I'm all for it. And it's just like, let's bite the bullet, figure it out. Let's just do it. And with that mindset, everything just kind of works out.
Oh, gee, Del. I love you so much. He says, love you guys. Would you consider doing a Wicker Man 1973 filming locations video? I'll let Michael take this one.
We have a very, 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 very big Wicker Man video coming. Not going to say when, but there's a very massive Wicker Man video coming. And if you're a fan of Wicker Man, when we did a show in HorrorCon UK,
my feet.
we actually got to sit down with Britt Eklund, who was Willow, and she signed our anniversary poster of Wicker Man. Come on, sit back up. Come on. So we have that, and the Wicker Man is one of those things. You saw how long it took for us to do Labyrinth. It took 2 trips to England.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's happening with Wicker Man.
Yeah.
We had something planned. I'm not going to talk much about it. We had something planned. We started filming it and things, this and this and that. And then it turned into something that is going to be even bigger and better. And for that, you have to wait. Because when you see it, you're going to go, holy heckins. Holy heckins.
Michael gave him to me for my first birthday after we were married.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Christmas? Was it my birthday or Christmas?
It was your birthday.
It was my birthday. And he's got big ears. He goes.
I thought you were getting GLC tramp stamps. We already got them. You just can't see them. The only time you'll ever see our GLC tramp stamps is if you go to the beach and you catch us. Why Vion 80 says, I'm new to this channel.
Me too.
So right, this is the first time here. We have no idea who you people are.
And we're making it up as we go.
Right? Grimy life.
Sometimes he's my. I don't think the eyes go in the dark, but sometimes he's my travel pillow because I dye my hair, and like if my hair has been freshly dyed, then it can rub off on like white, you know. So just to make sure I don't ruin some hotels' pillows, I bring my own. Oh yeah, we saw the passing of Donald Sutherland. Yeah, he lived a good life though. He had a good age on him. Happy birthday, Phyllis, by the way.
Merlin, is there any favorite restaurants you'll go to when visiting a location? Best burger place, pizza. So
thank you for clarifying NTEC, Ariel. I hope that he got a kick out of it.
During our travels, like if we're going to a certain place time and time again, we do have our favorite places to eat, whether we film there or not, or mention it. We have our things like one of our favorite places to eat in the world is a little Chinese food stand in Camden Market. I don't even know what they're called.
For you guys who have the movie up right now, I just glanced over at like the most perfect time, and it was like so unsettling. And for those of you who decided not to watch the movie because you want to have the right experience with it,
this movie sucks.
I won't give you any spoilers, but I can't wait for you to see these scenes.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you seeing this for the first time.
This was actually a Disney movie. What are your plans for Halloween this year as far as a video?
Have we said yet what we're doing for Halloween? Or has it been a surprise? I don't remember. Now, let me ask you guys, have we said yet what we're doing for Halloween, or have we kept it a surprise?
Right. Did we tell you what we're doing for Halloween this year?
Right. You tell me. Definitely not Oogie Boogie Bash.
We didn't watch the new Bad Boys movie. I don't think I watched the other Bad Boys movies.
I never saw the first one, yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing Oogie Boogie Bash.
Okay, so we've left it as a surprise so far.
Oh yeah. Wait, somebody has some people. Brittany B knows.
Sometimes I forget, you know. Sometimes I forget. Are we gonna still keep it a secret, a surprise? Maybe just for a little while longer. Oh,
No, nobody knows anything yet. Aha!
Teresa says, I love to order a Facebook t-shirt, but my phone won't let me log in, add Cash App on my phone for your ghost member. So Teresa, I'm not sure if you're wanting to just use the tipping here for ghost members and maybe what you mean, but just going to touch on this really briefly. There's a lot of spams out there, a lot of scams out there. We do not have merchandise on Facebook.
So, okay, no. Let's correct this. Facebook and Instagram are wonderful things, but they're horrible things as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible, but fun and awesome at the same exact time. And to talk about it even more,
we do have our links connected there, so that might be what you mean.
Yeah. So
in case you don't,
you might be, if you go on Facebook or you go on Instagram, you might. I think they're turned off, but you might be able to see or access items on the website, but not be able to buy them. Does that make sense? You can see the shop almost like through like a backdoor window, but you should not be able to buy anything. So if you're trying to buy something through Facebook, you see what I mean? You're using Facebook to get to the grimlifecollective.com to buy something, and it's not happening. That's because the website is shut down right now. It's being reformatted.
There's like this new feature between Facebook and Instagram that they implemented where it said that we had a shop, right? That popped up like a couple months ago.
Lee Marie says no movie ? Okay, just be honest. If you're just joining, so we've been live for an hour and 41 minutes. We've talked about it quite a bit. And I there's always somebody who does this. Always somebody.
We've done live hangouts for years. People who come here know how we do it. And we don't do the end movie. And
if you're here at the very beginning, right from the very get-go, for anybody who's just joining right now, because there's a couple people saying it, there is no movie that you're going to see here. The link is pinned to the top of the chat and down here. So we have been open and honest right from the get-go. Sorry, it's not working for you. Sorry. But that's all I'm going to say about that. The website is closed right now because it is being reorganized. So you cannot get to it from Facebook. You cannot get to it from Instagram. So just hang tight. We'll let you guys know when it's up and running.
Hi, Ingrid.
No, it's all good. But the whole thing says, I'm new. I have no idea. Saying things like, okay, be honest and stuff like that. If you're familiar with us, we tell you how it is. No holds barred, right from the get-go. There's a free link pinned to the top of the chat. There's a free link. There's a link there. There's a link down in the description below, and watch it. And the first half an hour of the live is whenever we talk about how to access that link. That's all. It's not nothing's bad. Nothing's bad. It's just
as Shannon says, people in the chat will help that out too.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of people tuning in from all over the world, and it doesn't work the same for everybody in a different country. So,
but above all, Lee,
for you,
welcome.
Then usually people can direct you to where you can actually access one. Basically, the Grim Life Collective Up All Nights essentially started as
a hangout.
Almost a little bit like a horror group therapy, if you will. It's for those who know, we did our first live hangout around the holidays one year because we were sensing a lot of depression in our friends.
Joseph.
The holidays are always really hard on people, and we just decided to start hanging out and doing these live, video chats. So people had a place to go hang out and talk about things with each other that they might not be able to do amongst their friends or family, or just to have a place to escape during the holidays when they're not in a place that makes them feel comfortable,
Anytime, Lee.
relatives and things like that, or not having any family. And in order to essentially provide some background noise instead of just sitting here in silence, we started saying, hey, what's in your movie collection? Why don't we put on a movie together at the same time and say we're watching it together? And that's why it's become a watch party, is that we choose a movie whenever we do these live hangouts where we essentially watch them together in our own homes through often physical media.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that movie in your library, then we provide a free link for you to watch it on like your TV or your phone or your tablet while we also hang out in the chat. So that is our version of the live hangouts. It's really just going someplace where you can chill out and let the world melt away behind you. You don't have to come and bring your stress and just talk about horror movies and the horror community, or listen to us be silly goofballs and talk about our adventures and our travels and things like that. We've built a family, and this is like the family reunion, honestly.
Have a good night, Callie.
Where we get to catch up with all of our little ghosties. That's kind of the easiest way to describe
Tramp
it,
stamp.
I'd say.
1 hour, 12 minutes. 1 hour, 13 minutes. I'm sorry, 1 hour, 13 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Merlin. No worries, love. No worries.
No, we love you guys. We love you all.
For people who haven't been here very far back to know why this started, that's really how it began.
Aaron was saying
was a bit of emotional support.
Back then, it was like maybe 30 people would show up.
Yeah,
maybe 30 people, and it was kind of crazy.
Yeah,
and you guys are like all family to us. Every single one of you. Like we wish that we can go live every week. We try to go live every week.
Yeah, it's all right if you don't know.
Yeah, no. The fact that you were here, even if it's just to pop in and say hi and say, you know what, I'm too tired. I got to work tomorrow, and I just want to come in and say hi to us or to other friends that you guys have made in the chat. That's the whole reason why this is all here. So we love it.
Right, Joe on film, emotional support ghost. Oh my God, I think I have to make that into a sticker. I'm stealing that from you. I love you so much.
Emotional support ghost.
You know what? I'm screenshotting you. So I don't forget.
I was gonna say something.
Friendly spirits, yes. Was it? Oh gosh, allergies make my eyes itch. Well, the next country we're going to be traveling to is going to be Scotland again, but we're only popping in for 2 days.
Yes.
They are actually, so there's a convention happening there. If you're
September 21st.
It's Horror Con Scotland. The first time we went was up in Aberdeen. This time it's going to be in Glasgow.
Yes.
And man, these are some of the sweetest people. And we had such a fun time the first time we went that they are actually bringing us out for the convention and then sending us home. That's why we're only going to be there for 2 days, just for the convention. We're getting there the day before the convention, doing the convention, and then leaving the next day.
And then after that, we do have another trip that's going to be going back to the UK, but mostly it's going to be in Scotland and Ireland this time.
They don't do that anymore, Merlin.
In 2025, I don't know if Vegan Satan is still here with us right now, but we're going to end up meeting up with him again in Germany in 2025 for a big project that is not only going to take us through Germany, but through, as long as the world is in an okay spot, to Budapest and Romania and all these other little places that are. So there's some big stuff happening between now and the end of 2025.
Oh, hey, while I have you guys here,
come to Canada.
I forgot to mention this last night when we did the Ghost Member live chat. If you are a Ghost member.
Who? Am I a Ghost member?
Shush. If you are a Ghost member.
Are you a Ghost member?
And you see us at a convention where we have a merch booth. Remind us that you are a Ghost member and then show us on your phone so you can see your YouTube on your phone, and we will give you free stickers.
Wait a second.
As our thank you.
I'm a Ghost Club member. How come I don't get no free stickers? I want free stickers. Call me. Thank you. It's not the sticker I want. I wanted a Grim Life Collective sticker. Oh no, I just threw it over there. Did it fall over?
No, but look, I got this as a free sticker today, actually. I bought something and he gave me a free sticker and I was like, oh, thank you.
Germany is beyond beautiful.
But yes, no, seriously, for our Ghost Club members, when you meet us at a convention,
bougie.
Free sticker on me. Not as many as you would think, Aaron, but we did leave a few.
Where's that?
Free stickers around England and Scotland.
Yes. Which is the strangest thing, because it's like we'll do a video like whenever we did Dobby's grave from Harry Potter and the socks. We got messages from people saying that they went out to get the socks that we left, only to find that somebody else already got there first, and I was like, oh no.
Jeez, you know. Oh, that's fun, John. It's okay, Shannon. I'm gonna put a sticker on you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, Rune Weird Gaming.
Wired. Is it
I'm gonna say Rune Weird.
Or Rune Wired.
Is it wired or weird?
Rune Weird.
Rune Weird.
You know what? When there's Y's in things, it really messes me up.
Rune Weird Gaming.
However,
welcome to the Ghost Club.
We've been expecting you.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Dun, dun.
How tall are you? So we know how big to build the box.
I'm gonna say 5'9".
7'9".
That's too tall.
9'7". 3'2".
Your face is 9'7".
What the heckins? Weird is the Saxon for
so
weird.
Close.
Ah, look at that.
So close.
Word. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
You know you're popular when people are stealing your socks. They stinky socks. They're not stinky socks. We said in the video that we didn't wear them, but
no, they were brand new.
Coley says, I just made you guys a bracelet. Thank you. Where's my bracelet? I've got a question for you. What is you and Baby Ghoul's favorite snack to take on the road when traveling? Ooh, do we have a favorite road snack? No.
Sort of.
Do we?
I mean, it's a snack that we go for regardless of where we are, and that is generally Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Michael is obsessed with a specific cookie.
Your butt. What kind of cookie am I obsessed with?
Oatmeal raisin.
I love oatmeal raisin.
Soft oatmeal raisin cookie.
If it's crunchy, it goes in the trash.
Yeah. Okay. Having said that out loud.
We did not go to the Museum of Death in Detroit. Sorry, Robert.
Robert
But thank you, Robert.
Dude, the
Villarreal.
The double R's messed me up. When you guys were by Detroit, did you go to the Museum of Death?
No. Wait, you mean Detroit? Sorry.
Thank you, Shona. Thank you, Robert.
Oh.
We didn't do very much when we were in Detroit, actually.
We went to an amazing Indian restaurant that was like on the border of like Detroit and Canada. It was amazing. Like, oh my gosh. I love oatmeal raisin.
So, Mr. Geek Me Out, you
Refund.
know me. I love my potatoes and my potato chips, but because of my heart issues, I've had to drop them from my diet.
What?
The ones that I have now, I basically get it. Lay's is the only one that I've noticed that makes these so far, and there's not a lot of selection. So I have the low sodium, the basics low sodium chips. But when I was in Europe and I was having crisps, my favorite was punchy paprika. And there was a chicken one. It was a roast chicken. It was weird but delicious. So good. the salt content, the sodium in the ones in Europe was so much lower than America. So I was able to have a little bit more variety, but some of them still set off my blood pressure. So crunchy paprika was the one that I could enjoy without having issues while I was in Europe.
In England, there's two things that we ate the most, more than anything in England. You ready for this? It wasn't home cooked meals. It wasn't going to the pub on a Sunday.
Good Lord, no,
or anything like
food.
that. The two things that we ate the most while traveling through the UK is luxury fruit toast.
Yes.
From Starbucks. You can't get that here in the States. It's so good. Basically, so it's like it's toast.
I dig all the fruit out though.
With all the fruit in it. And then the other thing is you go into like a Tesco or a Sainsbury's Express and you get these ham and cheese sandwiches. I those
ruin weird.
They have these like everywhere you go in the UK.
Ham only.
People go and they get the meal deal where it's like a bag of chips and a soda and a sandwich.
The meal deal, yeah.
And it's to die for. Like the ham and cheese sandwiches are the best.
Oh, really, Robert? Dang, I didn't even know about that. He says you weren't that far from it. It was in the same town as Eloise. Recommend it next time you're in town.
Well, thank you, Robert.
We will definitely do that. Thank you for letting us know because we had no idea. I don't think the guy who runs Eloise knows either. He doesn't seem to know about many of the things that are there. So I don't know if we had an English fry up. Technically, we did have some.
We were back in the States. Stoked. See?
It's not my cup of tea. I don't generally like fish.
She's trying to be.
Lindsay, I'm trying. Oh my God. Thank you, Robert and Lindsay.
M&S meal deals.
I am really, really trying. It is so hard.
We miss England so much. We miss it.
Yeah. I even have a little Tesco card. I had to buy from Tesco. No, was it Tesco or was it?
We went to Tesco Express.
It was I almost said Aldi's.
Tesco.
Asda. I actually had to buy a burner phone from Asda and have my own British phone number.
We have a British phone number
because
that's one step closer to moving there. Now we have an American phone number and we have a British phone number.
Because with parking now, if you can't use the app to pay for parking. We were getting these tickets. And
Walmart does own Asda, Abu.
Yes. We had to bite the bullet and buy a really cheap phone. It wasn't very cheap. It was 60 pounds and it was still a piece of poop. It took 5 minutes just to load an app, for crying out loud. It took forever. But we weren't able to use all the parking apps, and we had to just bite the bullet and do it. And because we were having such difficulty paying for parking when we were going to visit all these places, and it was costing us a lot of money.
Yeah, it's if you okay.
We weren't driving and then not paying parking. We were like calling in these different numbers and stuff, and we thought we were doing it right. Turns out we weren't doing it right. We were getting tickets.
So we're not going to get into it.
No,
we're not going to get into it. I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to get into it. But let's say you're watching this and you go, "Hey, the Grimms go to England quite a bit. I'm going to go to England." So you go to England for like 2 weeks or a week or two or maybe longer, and you get a rental car and you decide to drive through London and go all over the place. More than likely, what you're going to do is you're going to do some preparation. What's it like driving on the opposite side of the road?
Fun.
Do I need a special license? Do I need insurance? You're going to do everything you can to prepare yourself for your trip. Once you get back home from your trip, you're going to have a rude awakening. There are a lot of things that you're not going to know until it happens to you. Do you see what I mean? Like,
that's awesome. We like
the big one that we learned the first time, and this is all I'll say about it, is let's say you go and you rent a car, you fly into London, you get a rental car and you go into London, and then you go back to your hotel and you go back into London the next day and you go back to the hotel and you go into London, and then you go back to your hotel. You do this for a week.
Today, Grim Life is sponsored by Burner Phones.
Burner Phones. London is very strict about their congestion charges. And what I mean by that is they give you till the end of the night, till midnight, to pay your congestion charge price. So if you drive into the city of London and you only drive on one block, you're in and out of the congestion area. That's going to cost you like $15.
Pounds.
15 pounds just to drive in and drive back out.
Yep.
Pay it by midnight. If not, then it goes up to like 20 or some crap like that.
Yep.
And they're notorious for this.
Matter of fact, we're still fighting a ticket.
Yeah, we're still fighting a ticket. And like, here's the crazy thing, especially in London, like in England, if it's 50 miles,
they do, Stoke.
There are cameras everywhere. You are being watched everywhere you go. There are cameras that monitor your life. They call it ASPNR or APNR or something, where everything is based off your license plate.
Though, because since the cameras catch you if you're speeding, people aren't driving ridiculously. You know,
everybody
like
drives the speed limit. If you're on a highway and it says that it's 30 miles an hour, guess what? Everybody's driving 30 miles an hour. Everybody.
Annoyingly so. Actually.
And you see cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
It's insane. You go into a parking garage. You go, you here in the States, you go to the parking garage, you get your ticket, and then you pay for your thing and stuff like that. There's no tickets. It's all by your license plate.
Yeah.
As soon as you got on property, they got you. Before you leave, you pay. You got to go to a machine, type in your registration, your license plate, and
we
go.
say that we're still fighting a ticket because the ticket is like 180 pounds or something like that. Like, it's ridiculous because we use an app, and this can happen when you use the apps. Is we did everything we were supposed to do, and a cop came along and said, "Nope, you're parked in the wrong spot." And he took pictures of the back of our car, but if he looked at the front of our car, it would said, "This is the parking spot." And he said, "No, you were over the line." And I was like, "No, we weren't." It's like, so it's sometimes, even if you use the apps, like someone comes along and goes, "You parked incorrectly." And I was like, "Sir, we did not. Check your cameras again." But anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Easy peasy. Love you guys in England. Love your covers. Thank you so much, darling.
No, we love going to England. We love being there. We'll go there tomorrow if we could. Like, we love being there. Would we move there if somebody called us whatever? We have, honestly, just going to put it out there, we have thought about what it would take, or the realization of moving to England for a couple of years, for a couple of years. It doesn't have to be forever, but just for like a change of scenery, to be able to film over there and see things. We ask ourselves all the time, is this something we can do? It doesn't mean we want, the future, that's the best part about it. The future is what you make it, and you never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Yeah. Just live every moment like it's the best day that you possibly can.
Yeah. We love Europe.
Yeah.
Because we've been to England, we've been to Scotland, we've been to France, we've been to Germany, and we hope to just keep adding to that list. I cannot say we had the best experience while in France, but I know not every part of France is like being in Paris. We, of course, went to Disney. We had to go to Disney. We were so close. We had to go. And I would go back, truth be told. I would. Sometimes you just have to admit that cultures are different, and how do you describe the attitude in Paris? It's stereotypical. Honest to God, what we see in a lot of our movies and stuff like that is like the Parisian rudeness is almost like a badge of honor.
Well, I'll say this, and if you're going to go to Paris as an American, do your best to learn as much French as you possibly can. You don't have to be fluent in it, but be able to say something, be able to talk.
And they still won't care, just so you know.
I like that, like not even 1 hour of being in France. As soon as we got off the English tunnel, the Channel Tunnel, we pulled into a gas station, and I started speaking Spanish to somebody.
Wendy! Welcome to the Ghost Club, darling.
Wendy, welcome. Welcome to the afterlife.
We've been expecting you.
But like, I don't know, it's just a different type of dealing with stuff.
We are rude, Dave. Listen, honey, there are
Who's rude?
424 people in the chat right now, and sometimes the chat window moves really, really fast, and we don't get to say hello to every single person that comes in and talks in the chat because we don't see every single person. It's impossible to see every name and every comment. And if you guys are commenting and we don't catch it and we don't respond to it and you consider that rude, that's on you. That's not really on us. Just gonna put that out there.
Come to Montreal. You won't have the attitude here. When we were in Canada, everybody was very friendly.
No, so Dodger, when he meant to say to say yes in response to something, and he said sí. And I just looked at him and I went, honey, that's Spanish. I was like, correct word, wrong language.
This is a good question. Merlin Nuffsaid's been asking some really awesome questions tonight. I'm really vibing with it. Was there anything you just couldn't stand being overseas? LOL. Very good question. And truth be told, like this isn't a bad thing, but this is something that you really have to get used to. It's, how do I say this, like, respectfully? Like, I mean this respectfully, but the people over in England or Europe have a different sense of personal space than the people here in the States. Is there a better way of saying that? Like, strangers bump into you, strangers don't get out of the way, and if they bump into you, you're not going to get an excuse me, you're not going to get like, I'm sorry.
No, it's just so normal. Like it's a part of living. Like, it's not something that is considered bad behavior or, oh my God, how dare you? It's just kind of like, it happened. What are you going to do about it? Like,
it's not a bad thing.
You're in a crowded area. What do you expect?
But it's just something different. Like, not even just like in a crowded area. You could be like the only person walking on the street. Somebody be walking towards you. More than likely, you're going to want to move because they're not going to. Mm-hmm. Here in the States, everybody tries to like keep away from each other as much as possible. Mm-hmm. Over there, everybody just kind of moves.
Really
everybody
quickly,
does the thing. It's different. It's very different.
Skull Ghosts says, "Are y'all hitting Limerick?" And I have no idea what Limerick is.
That's in
is it a location?
Ireland.
Oh, is it Limerick, Ireland?
Yeah.
Let's confirm.
We are going to be going to Ireland
Key Skull Ghost,
in 2025.
You don't have to super chat again to respond to us, but is Limerick Ireland or somewhere in the States?
I look like a rock star, Geek Out Cinema says. Walking through Germany, you have to weave and bob. That's right. You have to weave and bob in Europe. You do. Pink tadpole. Good way of putting it.
You have 80s metal hair going.
That's right.
80s metal hair band, yeah. We drove by Stonehenge. Oh, Limerick is in Ireland. Okay. I mean, we haven't made it to Ireland yet. I think we're going to end up flying in directly to Ireland.
The fluffier the better. Cherry Berry. That's a fun name to say, Cherry Berry.
The ferry price for going either from Ireland or England to Ireland is a lot because we drive. So we're going to be driving a ferry. We're going to be driving a car onto the ferry and paying a much higher fee than we would just to walk on. And my dudes, oh my God, it's like, what was it? 300 pounds one way.
I couldn't say off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So somebody pointed out something very interesting. Somebody says, do you guys ever have like problems with time change go to London? Not so much. And somebody pointed this out. They said that they have jet lag going west and not east.
Huh.
And
we have both
that's
ways.
right. Because like we get severe jet lag coming back home to LA, but not as bad of jet lag going to London.
I felt like it more depended on what time we took our flights. Like if we arrived during the day versus arriving at night, and that sort of stuff. But I think when we came home, it was a lot
time
more
travelers.
harsh, actually.
Brittany B says we're time
sorry,
travelers.
I got to catch up to the chat here. Robert Sada Says only 74 days until Beetlejuice. I keep forgetting that's not officially
They
out
made
yet.
a second movie?
Shush.
What?
Thank you, Robert. We're really excited. We really, really are. Tim Carter says, "Hi guys, would you say there are more opportunities to see live music in Europe than in the States?" And cheer. Thank you, Tim.
Honestly, when we've been over in Europe, we haven't been looking at the live music scene.
We really haven't.
But I will say that it appears from right with the mindset that we haven't been actively looking at the scene. From what I know, it seems like
we will. Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot more of a local music scene over in Europe than there is here in the States. There's a lot more national acts here in the States over there, and then over there, it just I don't recall seeing like big names coming to London. And we were driving through London, and I'm trying to think of like billboards. Like there's a few big names, but nothing as big.
I said your name earlier.
Oh, also, we've mentioned Camden a few different times. If you have
vegan sausage,
Hulu or Disney Plus Hulu mixed together, there's an amazing docu series called Camden, Camden. It's about the history of the music scene in Camden. It's amazing. Okay.
I just realized the movie was over, and I was like, wow, why do I feel so tired?
Zombie Rainbow says, time for me to head out. Good night, y'all. It is time for us to head out as well.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. We are super duper tired. We love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for taking the time to watch us and watch our crazy adventures.
We love you too.
You guys mean the world to us. Everybody except for David Bird.
Because he's a bird.
David Bird's weird. I don't like birds. You got to change your name. Don't change your name. Don't change your name. Just kidding, David. David's been here for quite some time.
Yeah.
Oh, David's laughing. Yeah, you're right, David.
So fast right now.
David,
it looks a lot different on his screen.
You're dismissed. Mine. Brittany B, happy Halloween. Psh, come on, Halloween's one day a year. Get over it. I'm just kidding. Halloween's every day. Every day, people. Every day. I'll never forget. We went to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando.
Yeah.
And it was Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Inside the Tribute Store.
Yeah.
Which is a store that the theme park puts together that sells Halloween merchandise.
That is correct.
And I walked in, and it just opened. It was like September. And I said to the employee, the team member, I was like, happy Halloween. And they said, it's not Halloween yet. And I went, oh, how dare you? You're dismissed. That man was fired that same day. I saw him working at Wendy's. There's nothing wrong with working at Wendy's, but you know what?
He was not fired.
He was not fired.
I don't think he just said it's not Halloween yet. Like he alluded to like,
yeah, not yet.
It's like, dude, do you even know where you're working at right now? Like,
I like Wendy's.
How can you say that?
I could go for some Wendy's.
Wendy's, $5.
But anywho,
biggie bag. Or what it's called. Yeah, I love those.
I miss
much food for me,
I miss being able to go to like Burger King here has
we get the meatless.
The meatless burgers, but overseas, Burger King and McDonald's and other places, they have the vegan menu over there is a lot bigger. Anywho, TTFN, Shannon, you said it best. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody for being here tonight. And if this is your first time, I know we're kind of crazy. I'm sorry.
I haven't finished that yet, Kolai.
What?
The Yolanda documentary. Forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. If this is your first time seeing us or hanging out here,
hope
to see you again. Right. If not, well.
There's always next time.
There's always next time. Yeah. Toodaloo, Scooby-Doo. After a while, Crocodile. Don't forget to change your diapers.